my name is Cameron and welcome back to my channel, Which Way to Wicked, where we talk about all things love, light, and especially tarot. So guys, today we are going to be finding out what are the rumors on your future spouse. So as of right now, what are people saying about your future spouse? What is the gossip on them? So if that sounds as fabulous and scrumptious to you as it does to me, then let's go ahead and take a look at your group picks, shall we? So for group number 1, we have this pretty rose quartz crystal coming through. For group number 2, we have this lovely amethyst making an appearance as well. And last, but especially not least, for group number 3, we have this really pretty quartz crystal, clear quartz crystal coming through as well. So guys, I want you to go ahead and take a very big deep breath in. And now I want you to please let it out. And now I want you to close your eyes. And as you close your eyes, I want you to focus on who your future spouse is, on what people are saying about them, what the gossip is. And then whenever you feel ready, please open your eyes, and whichever crystal your eyes lands on first, then that, my dear, is going to be the reading for you today. Now, if you feel called to more than one crystal here, then definitely feel free to check out those extra messages as well. And as always, I will have the timestamps listed down in the description box below. So let's go ahead and get into this, shall we? Hello, group 1. So if you felt called to this beautiful rose quartz crystal today, then hey, hello, my name is Cameron and I'm so excited to be your tarot reader today. So I'm gonna go ahead and just place this off to the side, like right here, so you can see it. And let's start shuffling through your cards. So guys, my contacts, literally, like, one of my contact lenses broke today. Like, it tore apart. And so usually I'd be wearing glasses since my contacts are unavailable, but I do not want y'all to see, like, the glint from the lights on me. I feel like that would be distracting. So I am not wearing anything right now. And just so you know, without my contacts, your girl is a little bit on the blind side. Okay, so if you see me like squinting at all, just know there's not something in my eye. No, there's nothing in my eye at all. I just cannot see. So please just let that go. But let's see what wants to come through here. Spirit for group 1. What are the rumors on their future spouse? Let's get some messages. I'm so excited for this, by the way. I freaking love doing readings like this. I love finding out the tea, the gossip. I mean, if you've seen any of my other readings this past week or week and a half, you know I like to be in the midst of the tea. I like to drink all the tea. So doing another like gossip like reading, it's so much fun. And if you do like readings that has to do with gossip, definitely take a look at my catalog, my back catalog. I literally just posted a video on what the gossip is on you right now, so definitely take a look at that. But let's talk about what cards are coming through. So what is the gossip on your future spouse? We have the 6 of Earth coming through. We also have the Sun. Ooh, so Leo energy is coming through. Your person could be a Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or in Venus. And we also have the Hermit. Wow, that is an interesting contrast. So the Hermit does talk about Virgo energy. So your person could also be a Virgo as well, your future spouse. But what was so funny was that whenever I was looking at the Sun card, whenever I think of Leo energy, that makes me think about someone who loves to be in the limelight. They're very social, very, just very out there. They have a great personality and they love to talk to people, okay? But when the Hermit comes through, especially with that like Virgo-ish energy, usually this can talk about someone who likes to be more on their own. They crave solitude. They're a little bit more on the quieter side of things. And so to have these two cards coming through, I feel like your person is very complex. I'm kind of picking up on, I'm thinking of somebody who is like a Gemini Cancer cusp, because Geminis are also known for being very out there, being very social, but Cancers are known for being for wanting to crave their solitude and wanting to be on their own more. And so I just think that at the end of the day, your future spouse, what people say about them is that it's almost like they are a anti-social social butterfly, or that could be vice versa, a very social, a butterfly, a social butterfly who's very antisocial. Okay, anyways, hopefully you get what I'm saying. So at the end of the day, I think people, whenever they talk about your person, they are the type of people who can be very social. They can be very chatty when they want to be, especially if people come up to them. But they also have this side to them where they do seem like they like to be on their own. They do seem like they might be on the shyer side every now and then. And so at the end of the day, I think that your person leaves people guessing. It's almost like people don't really know which side of their personality they're going to get at any given time. So again, I'm kind of thinking of that Gemini energy, because Geminis are known for being like the twins, having two different personalities. And so yeah, I kind of think that people, they might definitely say that your person's a bit moody. Your person might get the reputation for just being happy one moment and then seeming more like sad the other, or being very chatty Cathy, and then the next moment at the flip of a hat they are like very quiet to themselves. So yeah, what are the rumors on your future spouse is that they are very moody, and people, I think they tell other people like, hey, you need to be careful around them because you never know what personality or mood they might be in next. But at the end of the day, I still think that people enjoy being around your person. People enjoy your future spouse, because we have the Sun card coming through, and the Sun card, this just makes me think of happiness. This makes me think of joy. And so I honestly think that whenever your person, your future spouse, is happy, their mood, like the whole mood in the room changes. Whenever they are happy, they come in with a huge smile. They're very talkative, very social, probably cracking jokes, and people just, they soak up your future spouse's energy like it's the sun. They just feel so warm whenever they are in the presence of your future spouse and they're happy. But whenever they're in a bad mood, the whole mood completely changes. The mood is more like people are more quiet, people feel maybe tense, things like that. And so I just think that the rumors on your person, the gossip on your future spouse, it's that they have such a big presence to them, and whatever their mood is, that transcends the whole moment, okay? That transcends the whole atmosphere. So if they're happy, everyone's having a good time. But if they're upset, everyone is feeling tense. Everyone is feeling like they're walking on eggshells. So it's very interesting, but still, we still have to say that ultimately, even though people don't really know what they're gonna get next from your person, people just, again, enjoy being around your future spouse. And that's what they say. They say how your future spouse is a pleasure to be around. They say how they enjoy working with this person. And at the end of the day, your person is also someone who gets a reputation for being very, 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 very generous, okay? Because the Six of Earth, that is the card of give and take. But this definitely makes me think of being on the receiving end of that giving side to someone. And so I think that people, whenever they talk about your future spouse and whenever the rumors are, you know, fluttering around, people are constantly hearing whispers of how your person, your future spouse, just has the most giving spirit ever. This is someone who will always be there for people. This is someone who, even if they are in a bad mood, they will still take the time to help someone if they need it, okay? And so I think that goes into why people enjoy your person so much. That goes into why this person is seen as being like the sun, right? Because the sun is very giving, right? We literally cannot be alive without the light from the sun. We need to soak up that vitamin D, right? It literally makes us happier, okay? It gets us out of depressed moods and things like that. And so just like the sun, your person is very giving. It's almost like they are life-giving. They breathe life into people. And so at the end of the day, the rumors on your person is that even though they might be a bit moody, even though they're a little bit moody, it's worth going through those moods with this person, with your future spouse. People feel like they would take on their mood swings, and they would fight through them, because at the end of the day, your person is just so giving, so loving, so caring, and they breathe life into people. I truly think that there are some more rumors about how your person just lifts people up so much. They always know exactly what to say to help people and to give people an extra pep to their step. And yeah, I just think that that is so incredible to see. That's so incredible. So people truly are like inspired by your future spouse. I feel like your future spouse could take someone who is going through their lowest moment and just make them feel like everything is going to be okay. And I do think that the rumors, some extra rumors on your future spouse, is that they just give like really great compliments. I feel like your future spouse is really, really good at compliments. They just make people feel very good about themselves, and that is another reason as to why people are so in love with your future spouse, and people just love to be around them, because again, they're like the sun. They're just so life-giving, and they just make everyone so happy. So let's see what else wants to come through here. I do think that people probably say, like, whenever your person, your future spouse, is in a bad mood, just like kind of give them their space, okay? I think that's what people say. Just give them their space and they'll be okay. But let's see what wants to come through here. People just know that whenever your person is in a bad mood or not feeling good, just leave them alone. Just give them time to go through whatever it is they need to go through, and eventually things will be okay. Alrighty? Let's see. Your person is just someone who needs their space every once in a while, and that's definitely something that people hear. That is definitely something that is kind of fluttering around the gossip mill, rumor mill, right? Is that your person, just give them space if they need it. We also have the Messiah card coming through, and it says serving humanity with humility. So yeah, that kind of directly correlates with the Six of Earth. It says serving humanity with humility. So your person, I feel like even if your future spouse is a boss, or the boss of bosses, let's say they're like a CEO like Elon Musk, they could be so powerful, but at the end of the day, they are still so humble, and they are able to remember where they come from and what their roots are. And I think that this is someone who even if they were like Elon Musk and they were so powerful, they would still stop to help someone. They would still just humbly be there for anyone, absolutely anyone. I think that, let's say your person was walking on the street and they saw someone stumble, or they saw someone drop something, they would stop right there and pick that up for them. Just like that. They would help them. If they were stumbling, they'd pick them back up. Okay? And I just think that that's so sweet. And that's especially so powerful to even think about, because someone like Elon Musk, I'm sure he has an assistant and a second and third and fourth assistant who probably does so many different things for him. They would probably wipe his butt if he told them to. And so for someone like Elon Musk to go there to help someone, to pick something up, like a pin that someone dropped, and give it to them, or to help someone if they were to be stumbling a bit, that is powerful in and of itself. That is very generous in a way, because you have to remember where Elon Musk comes from. He's a very, very powerful, rich person. Anyone would do anything for him. But at the end of the day, in this scenario, even if your person was Elon Musk, even if they had everything given to them, they would still give back everything else in return for other people as well. So yeah, the rumors on your person is, again, that they just serve people so humbly. They are there for absolutely anyone. It doesn't matter how far up the ladder they climb. It doesn't matter how powerful they become. They will still be there to uplift others and to just help other people feel empowered as well. We have the power of words. Yes, your person, it's all about the words with your person. Even if there are rumors talking about how your person can be a bit shy, how they can be a bit quiet, at the end of the day, there are also rumors talking about what your person says exactly. Because like I was saying before, I think that your person's words, they're very powerful. I think that they are great with compliments. They just make people feel so good. Your person literally breathes life into people, breathes happiness into people by using their voice, by talking to people, because they just have this special way of putting things into words that just makes people feel so much better. So yeah, the rumors on your future spouse is that they're just great with their words, and that they're just so sweet. The things that they say, they truly are so powerful. They truly move people with their words. Last but not least, we have rest coming through, and I think that that is talking about, so I'm getting a couple messages here. So the first one is that I'm seeing a tombstone here, and so that just made me think of the words, I will sleep when I'm dead. And so I honestly think people, that could be something that your person says, your future spouse has said a few times, but I think that people are always talking about how your person is a very hard worker. They might even be a bit of a workhorse, a bit of an overworker for sure. And also, like I was saying, they're just very generous. They're always giving of themselves to people. And at the end of the day, I think that they never really give themselves that time to truly rest. Because I think even whenever your person takes a break and they're at their house, I think they're still focused on how they can help people, on I think they take their work home with them and they do their work even whenever they're at their house. So yeah, they're all work and not really a whole lot of play. And I definitely think that's something that people say, that your person is just a little bit too much of an overworker here. Now, it's good to be a hard worker, but at the end of the day, too much of one thing can be a bad thing. And I definitely think that your person is veering on the edge of being such a hard worker that it's going to end up affecting them physically, mentally, emotionally. Yeah, and I definitely think that's something that people say, is just how they just work so much and they never want to, they never help themselves because they're always helping other people. And on one hand, that is something that people respect so much, but on the other hand, people just feel like your person looks out for everyone else, but they never look out for themselves. And so it's almost like there's a lot of people, I'm kind of seeing like so many people that just want to help your future spouse. They want to be there for them. And it's because everyone realizes how much your person works, how much of themselves they give to people. And so I'm kind of imagining like a ton of mother hens just being there mothering someone, trying to make sure they've eaten already, trying to make sure that they slept, they took a break. And I just think that's so interesting. I honestly think whenever people are talking about your future spouse, they're always just saying like, oh, are they okay? You know, have they ate their food yet? Have they taken a break? Have they done this? Have they done that? Oh, have they gone to the doctor? Ooh, I heard them cough the other day. Are they okay? Do they need some cold medicine? So yeah, people just care so much about your person. It's because they all feel like your person doesn't care for themselves enough at all. And so I think that's another reason why people are kind of okay with going with taking on your person's mood swings, because it's almost like they think like, hey, maybe they're moody because they're tired. Maybe they're moody because they haven't been taking care of themselves. So that could definitely be playing a role into why your person is a bit moody, or that at least plays a role into having people think that is why they're that moody. You get what I'm saying? So, yeah. And again, the other side, the other message that I was seeing here is that your person, again, people say all the time how they need their space. They're someone who definitely just needs their space sometimes, and I feel like that's just a well-known fact that people know about your person, your future spouse, is that even though they can be quite social, even though they're very kind and they can talk, they're still someone who is a bit of an antisocial butterfly. Okay, sometimes they just want to be on their own and they crave the solitude that comes with silence and just being by themselves. So yeah, that's definitely something people say. That's one of the rumors, is that they just need their space every once in a while, so just give it to them. But yeah, that's what I'm seeing for you today. I hope that you have enjoyed this reading, and if you did, then please make sure to give me a really big like and to subscribe to my channel, because I post new videos every Monday and Friday, and I would love to have you stop by this side of TerraTube again sometime. Okay? So I love you all so much, and I hope that you have a lovely, lovely, lovely rest of your day, friends. Mwah. Bye. Hello, Group 2. My name is Cameron, and I am going to be your tarot reader today. So if you felt called to this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful amethyst crystal today, then hello, my friends. Welcome to your reading. I'm going to go ahead and just place this off to the side like so. Now, let's go ahead and shuffle through your cards, because I'm so excited to see what the tea is on your future spouse. Okay, so Spirit, you heard me right. Can we find out what the tea is on Group 2's future spouse? What do people say about them? What is the gossip on them? Let's see what wants to come through. I think that wanted to come out. Let's get one more card, please. One more card. There we go. Alrighty, so what is the tea on Group 2's future spouse? We have the Two of Earth coming through. Ooh, okay, already. I'm hearing that your person does the most. They're constantly just juggling so many different things. They are always just trying to do so much, and it's almost like they never have any time for themselves. And so I definitely think that that is something that people say about your future spouse. They say how your person is just always taking on so much. They may have a lot of different hobbies, or maybe they like to read, or they're just interested in a lot of different things. So they're always I'm kind of thinking of like ADHD. I don't know if your future spouse has been diagnosed with ADHD, but I just think that they kind of give off that vibe, and people might think that they might be a bit ADHD. That might be something that people are whispering about or something. But yeah, I just think that this is the type of person who might get distracted easily as well. So they might be doing like some gardening, right? I can see your future spouse gardening. But then as they're gardening, they, I don't know, start thinking about a song. They start thinking about a song, and then they just love that song. It's like in their head, and so they start singing, and then they get so like caught up in like singing the song that they kind of forget what they're doing, or they lose track of their gardening. Okay, I don't know if that's a good example. I don't know if that's a good example, but I just feel like your future spouse, at the end of the day, I feel like some people say how they just are always taking on new projects. They're always juggling so many different things. And on one hand, I feel like some people are saying that your person might be someone who has a tendency to get distracted, easily distracted. But on the other hand, I do hear how maybe some people might say that they're also a great multitasker as well. I know that sounds kind of confusing, because on one hand I'm saying that they might get distracted easily, but on the other hand I'm saying that they might be a great multitasker. Again, people see what they want to see, and everyone has their own opinion, if that makes sense. So one person might be looking at someone and they see someone who is doing so many different things, and they might think like, yeah, this person is a great multitasker. But then another person might look at that person, might look at this individual, they see them doing so many different things, and they're like, wow, why can't that person just focus on one task at a time? They just seem like they're so distracted. So again, two people could look at one individual and see two different things. And I think that that is what that is representing. That some people say that your person, your future spouse, might get distracted easily, while other people might say that they're great at multitasking, okay? So yeah, just take it as it resonates. But yeah, overall, I just think that a common theme for your future spouse, what a lot of people say, what a lot of the rumors are, is that they're always doing so many different things, and they never really just have time just to focus on themselves. So some people might be saying like, hey, that person needs a good self-care routine. Okay, that might be something that people are talking about. We have the Three of Fire. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so the Three of Fire, this can talk about someone who is a little bit impulsive, which honestly makes a lot of sense. I feel like we're kind of getting a clear message for your person. This is someone who I feel like your future spouse, they get the reputation, and the rumors that flutter around about them is that they are a very passionate individual. I think that people are constantly saying how passionate they are, and because of that, sometimes their passion takes over, and they end up doing things without actually thinking about it, or they might end up saying something without actually thinking it over in their mind. So I'm not gonna lie, your person might be someone who makes a lot of mistakes, especially when it comes to like the social side of things. This might be someone who just says things again without thinking, and then they offend people, and they may not have meant to offend someone, but because they don't think it over first and they just blurt things out, sometimes people might get offended, right? And so yeah, I definitely think that the rumors on your person is that, again, they're a little bit impulsive. I think that there might be some people who kind of get frustrated with your future spouse because they might be the ones that are sensitive to what your person is saying. So yeah, I definitely think there's some people that kind of get their feathers ruffled by your person. So I feel like it just takes like a special kind of individual to truly get along really well with your future spouse. And when I say special, I just mean someone who doesn't really care about what people think or about what someone says, right? I think that someone who is more relaxed, more chill would be a great person, a great fit, or a great friend for your future spouse, because at the end of the day, like I'm saying, they kind of get the reputation for just being someone that says things and does things without thinking it over. And so you could imagine how there might be a big group of people that aren't a fan of that, and they don't like that about your person, because at the end of the day, I do think that one of the biggest rumors about your person, one of the biggest things that go around in the gossip mill, is that people don't really know what to expect with your future spouse. They are always surprising people. I think they even surprise themselves because they just do things on a whim. They're a little sporadic, and yeah, at the end of the day, some people may not like that, because there are a lot of people that like to know exactly what they're going to be doing. They like to plan everything. They just have everything planned ahead of time. And then there are some people who like to live life on the edge. They like to step into the unknown and just let things happen as it goes. They don't really plan things. And so, yeah, I definitely think that those type of people would definitely get along better with your future spouse. But I'm not saying that people who like to plan for the future, who are constantly planning ahead, who like to know what to expect, couldn't get along with your person. Because at the end of the day, what I'm seeing here is I feel like your person, your future spouse, I don't think they get mad or easily offended by others. I think that they don't care what other people, like what people believe in, what their beliefs are, who they love. They don't care about those things. At the end of the day, they only care about the person themselves. Does that make sense? So politics, your person isn't someone who's going to let politics get in the way between them and a friend. They're not going to let someone's religious beliefs get in the way between them and a friend. They just take people as they are, and they love them. And so at the end of the day, it's up to other people as to whether or not they are going to love and accept them in the same way. Okay? Let's see what else is coming through here. Literally, as I'm saying that, we had the lovers coming through. That is so awesome. So your person, first of all, with this card coming through, this makes me think of Gemini energy, because Geminis do represent the lovers, which honestly makes so much sense, because that was the vibe I was picking up on with the Two of Earth coming through, because Gemini folks, they are known for having so many interests. They are known for always being so curious about the world and always wanting to learn new things and do new things. So it's almost like they don't have enough time in the world to pursue all the hobbies and interests that they have, because they are constantly evolving and growing and having new interests and things like that. And so yeah, that's definitely, again, adding on to the fact that the biggest rumors on your person is just how they're always doing new things, pursuing new pursuits, and just trying out something new all the time, right? But I definitely think that while there are some people who might get frustrated by your person, and maybe even talk about it to others, I think that there is a larger group who does appreciate your person and who is definitely interested in them in a romantic sense. I would definitely say that your person, your future spouse, is very attractive, because whenever I think of the lovers, I think of finding someone who is absolutely perfect, like the perfect match. And I just think that your person, to be the perfect match, not only do they have the personality, but they also have the looks, okay? And so I would hazard a guess to say that some of the biggest rumors on your person does center around their looks and just how attractive they are. So I definitely think that there are a lot of people just talking about how beautiful and attractive your person is. So yeah, just take that as it resonates. I think there are a lot of people who are interested in dating this person here. So yeah, let's see what wants to come through here with the Oracle card, Spirit, for group 2. What is the tea on group 2's future spouse? What are people saying about them? If your person isn't a Gemini, I could definitely see them being a fire sign as well, Sun, Moon, Rising, or in Venus. So I am talking about the signs Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Okay, let's see what else wants to come through for group 2. What wants to come through? We're gonna take this card right here. Group 2, one more card please. What is the tea on their future spouse? Group 2's future spouse. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. Yes! Oh my gosh, I love that this came through. So we have the Trickster card, and it says right here, transcending convention, stuffiness, and predictable behavior. You guys, let me say that again. Predictable behavior. They transcend predictable behavior. So yeah, your person is very unpredictable. And that is one of the biggest things that people say about your future spouse, is just how unpredictable they are. Again, this is someone who probably wouldn't get along very well with people who like predictability. They like to know what to expect for the future. Again, that doesn't mean that people who are like that won't get along with your future spouse, but I do think that your future spouse does tend to ruffle the feathers of people who like to know what to expect, who like a predictable routine. Yeah, I don't know if people like that would really like to hang out with your future spouse all the freaking time, right? We have ebb and flow. So yeah, I definitely think people say how your person likes to go with the flow. They love to go with the flow. I definitely hear them saying that all the time. They like to go with the flow. They never know, they never have things planned. They're just very spontaneous, very fun. I definitely hear like people who like to, those people whose feathers get ruffled by your person, they probably say how they're a bit reckless. I definitely think that some people might say that about your person. And then at the end of the day, we have inner conflict coming through with the shadow. That's very interesting. I honestly think this is coming through to represent how people are saying that your person, again, they don't really think things through. They don't really, they just don't, again, they just don't really think things through. And sometimes people are saying like, wow, what is really going on up there? Like, is anything happening? Like, do they ever truly think things over, or are they truly just going with the flow? Are they just doing this and that and they don't plan anything? I hear people saying that about your future spouse. Yeah. Hopefully that sounds okay. Hopefully you understand what I'm saying here. I just think, again, people, whenever they're talking about your person, and this is definitely more so to do with the people who, again, might get their feathers ruffled by your person. These are the people who like predictability. They like the stableness that comes with the routine. They like to constantly think everything over again and again and again and have a plan for a plan for a plan for a plan. They are probably saying how, wow, like, does that person just ever think things through? Are they ever thinking about their next move? And I just think that that frustrates them so much, them thinking that how your person doesn't really think things over. I think that frustrates them. Honestly, I think that's funny, because I don't know why they let that bother them, because it's not like they are them. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, they're not your future spouse, so why does what your future spouse does, how your future spouse chooses to live their life, affect them so much? Are we on the same wavelength here? So I think that's kind of silly, but I definitely hear that some people, and that's definitely a smaller group of people, feel that way, and they say those things, right? That's what they say. So yeah, overall, you've got some like naysayers, you've got some negative Nellies out here who probably don't really love your future spouse, but a larger group of people thinks that your future spouse is so fun. They're so fun and they enjoy hanging out with your person because they just feel like everything is just so fun and spontaneous with them, and everything feels like such a ride whenever they are with your future spouse. So yeah, you guys, that's what I'm seeing for you today. I hope that you have enjoyed this reading, and if you did, then please make sure to give me a really big like and to subscribe to my channel, because I post new videos every Monday and every Friday, and I would love to have you stop by the Set of Tarot tube again sometime, okay? So I love you all so much, and I hope that you have a beautiful rest of your day, friends. Mwah. Bye. Hello, group 3. So if you felt called to this lovely quartz crystal, clear quartz crystal today, then hey, hello, my name is Cameron and I am going to be your tarot reader today. So I'm going to go ahead and just place that off right there. Hopefully that looks okay. But let's start shuffling through your cards, because I'm just as excited as you are to find out. Look at that. As I was shuffling, this card just like slid out. I honestly think that Spirit wants us to pull that baby out. So we're going to do that for you right now. But what was I saying? Guys, I literally lost. I got sidetracked there. I lost my train of thought. Oh no. But anyways, I'm excited to be giving you guys this reading because I love hearing about all the tea, and to hear about all the tea on your future spouse, I feel like that's even better, baby. So yeah, let's see what wants to come through here for group 3. Let's get one more message, please. Group 3, what is the tea on them? What do people say about their fabulous future spouse? I feel like that wanted to come through there. Now, let's take a look at these cards, okay? So first of all, ooh, honey, we've got the Empress coming through. Okay, so first of all, this does talk about Taurus energy. So your future spouse could be a Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, or in Venus. Now, for a lot of you guys, I feel like people look at your future spouse and they think about babies. That sounds funny, but they think about babies with your person, and I think that whether or not your future spouse is a female or male, or they, them, whatever it may be, I think that people just think about having children with your future spouse. And I think that it's because of the fact that they just seem like someone who would make a great, fabulous partner, okay? Because at the end of the day, the sign of Taurus is ruled by the planet Venus, and the planet Venus is all about love. It's all about compassion. It's all about happiness and joy. And so I think that whenever people think about your future spouse, those are all the things that pass their mind. And so it's almost like your future spouse is put on this pedestal of being the perfect partner. And I truly think there are so many people who are interested in not just dating your person, but being with them for the long haul. I think almost everyone looks at your person, and again, they think of babies, they think of getting married, they think of settling down with this person. And even if some of these people are the type of people who have never thought about settling down, they've only ever wanted to go out and spread your wild oats, while your person, your future spouse, they're the ones, that one person, that kryptonite for those people who can get them to want to settle down. It's almost like I'm thinking of Meghan Markle and Prince Harry. Prince Harry was seen as being like the wild heir, or whatever, the wild prince, the bad boy. He was always out doing crazy things and having fun and making a ruckus. But then he met Meghan Markle and everything changed. He settled down very quickly. He got married to her, had children with her, and literally he's eating, from what I see, it looks like he's eating from the palm of her hand. He'll do anything for her, okay? And so at the end of the day, what is the rumors on your future spouse? I think that everyone is saying how they would love to not just date your future spouse, but freaking be with them forever. I think that everyone is always saying how perfect and amazing your future spouse is. They honestly cannot do no wrong. So yeah, there's definitely a lot of good things that is being said about your future spouse. So many good things. I mean, are there any flaws to this person? There has to be. But as of right now, with this one card, I'm definitely seeing that even if your person does have flaws, no one even focuses on those. Like, they're just so awesome and so incredible and probably even so attractive that people don't even focus on that whatsoever. So yeah, I definitely see people putting your future spouse on a pedestal, and people are always just talking about how incredible your person is, your future spouse is. So let's see what else wants to come through here. Yeah, literally we have the Three of Water. It just keeps getting better. The Three of Water talks about finding someone who you love to hang out with. This talks about having someone who literally just lights up the room. They're so social, they're so fun, and people enjoy hanging out with them. And so whenever people are talking about your future spouse, they are constantly saying how they are just such a great partner in crime. This is the type of person, again, who just lights up a room, and that is what they're always saying, how anytime this person walks into a room, they just make me so happy. That is what I hear people saying, that this person, man, their smile just lights up the world. The things that they say, it's so awesome. I could be so upset. The world could be ending for me, and yet when this person walks in, things just feel like it's gonna be better. And it's because they're just an amazing person, and they're fun, they're sweet. So yeah, it just keeps getting better for you guys. Like, your future spouse, when it comes to the rumor mill, they got that down under lock and key. There is nothing but good things being said about them so far. Let's see what the next card has to say. We have the Two of Fire. Ooh, guys, this is interesting. So this just makes me think of like taking on the world and winning. Okay, so I think that when people talk about your person, they are saying how they just seem like someone who can literally take over the world. They seem like somebody who is just so smart, so sweet, just so great that, sorry guys, that they can take on the world and win. And so I definitely think that people are saying how your person, this future spouse, just seems so powerful. They seem like the next Beyonce or Jay-Z. This is someone who is going to do so many incredible things, and they are going to do it so well. I'm thinking of like Elon Musk, people like that. So yeah, when people are talking about your person, they are saying nothing but good things, and of those good things, they are saying how your person just seems like someone who is going to really make a mark on the world, and they are going to be very, very successful. So yeah, and there are a lot of people that just want to be a part of that success. They want to say that they were there from the very beginning, that they saw them whenever they were just a wee little person, and now they're like this amazing, powerful individual. So yeah, I definitely think there are a ton of people who are very invested in your future spouse and in their life, because again, a lot of people feel like they are going to amount to something big, something great. And isn't that just the coolest thing, to say that you were there from the very beginning, that you saw them become and transform into this person? I think that that is so awesome. So yeah, that's definitely something that people are saying, that they just know your person is going to be something big, and they just want to be along for the ride. Okay, let's see what else wants to come through here for group 3, their future spouse. What is being said about them? I think that wanted to come through. What is being said about them? We have Rebel coming through. Interesting. And it says, challenges authority to affect social change, rejects spiritual systems that do not serve inner needs. So okay, your person, they do get the nickname of being a bit of a rebel. This is someone who kind of flips everything on its head. This is someone who doesn't want to do what society tells them or even expects of them to do. They want to live their own life, okay? And so that could definitely be coming into, that could be representing why your person seems so powerful, why they seem like they can take over the world. It's because they won't let the world put them in a box. They're going to break the box, shatter the glass ceiling, and they are going to do what they want to do. And because of that, because they have that brave attitude and demeanor to be able to do that, people look at them and see them as somebody who is going to do so many great things. And that is definitely something that people say, how your person is just not afraid of anything. Your future spouse, this is someone who turns everything on its head, and they are just so powerful, and they're going to live a very powerful life because of that. We have dreaming days coming through. So I definitely think that people say how your person is a bit of a dreamer. Again, this is someone who people feel like is going to do what they want to do. They are going to follow their heart and let it lead them to where they are meant to be, right? And so I definitely wouldn't be surprised if people are saying, if the rumors are that your person is a bit of a dreamer. But definitely know that people are not just saying that they're a dreamer. They're also saying that not only are they a dreamer, but they're also a doer. So yeah, that's really beautiful. Your person isn't getting caught in the daydreams, is what I'm hearing. Like, no, they are dreaming, but they're also waking up and they're going after those dreams. You get me? Last but not least, we have masculinity coming through. So yeah, your person, they do have that like very masculine drive to succeed, to keep on pushing, to not give up. And so yeah, I definitely think when people are talking about your future spouse, whether or not they are a man, a woman, or they, them, I definitely think people are saying how they do have a very strong masculine energy to them. And people are just saying how your person, your future spouse, is very tough, very determined. They have that drive to just go after the things that they want. And that's definitely something that people find to be very incredible. And that's something that people definitely note about your person whenever they're talking about them. So yeah, you guys, at the end of the day, that's what I'm seeing for you. I hope that you enjoyed this reading, and if you did, then please make sure to give me a really big like and to subscribe to my channel, because I post new videos every Monday and every Friday, and I would love to have you stop by the side of TerraTube again sometime, okay? So I love you all so much, and I hope that you have a fabulous rest of your day, friends. Mwah. Bye guys.